Disclaimer, all the statistics for the singles and albums came from Billboard.com. All the lyrics came from Genius Lyrics. The interesting and fun facts about the songs came from the About section on Genius Lyrics, as well as my knowledge of the music. Some songs will describe their meaning through an interview or Spotify storyline. Some songs will feature statements from X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Fuck yes, welcome back, and we are here to discuss Avril Lavigne's 7th studio album, Love Sucks. But we are going to be checking out the Love Sucks Deluxe version, and I am so excited for this one. I've been waiting for so long to record this one. It is... just can't wait to go over this one with all of you. It is fantastic from start to finish. So... let's go. Let's get into it. Let's fucking go. This album I was waiting for a while. It goes back to her roots from 20 years earlier. I love the edginess, the angst, and the rawness. This album touches on everything, and it peaked at number 2 on the charts. Now, let's get to it. The first song is titled Cannonball. I love this one. I have like a newfound love for this one. I was like, at first didn't like it, and then when I was ironically listening to the album again today, I was like, ooh, I love it. This is so great. It's so much fun. And the lyrics I love from this one come from the first verse, which is, I just wrote a song that goes, I don't give a fuck about you, and I'll be happy if we never speak again. If I can write music like this, write lyrics, jot it down quickly, I would totally write so many songs about people I don't give a fuck about. And I feel so relieved and happy that I haven't spoken to quite a few people for a year now, so it has lifted so much weight off of my fucking shoulders, and I'm so much happier without them in my life either. So I love that for myself. Now, the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, and bass. They're all energetic and fun. The guitars start at 2 seconds, and the drums and bass come in at 4 seconds. So at this current moment, Cannonball is ranked 11 out of 18 for me. Song number 2 is titled Boys Lie, featuring Machine Gun Kelly. I'm sorry, I'm not a huge fan of Machine Gun Kelly, so when I saw this collab, I was like, we'll see how I feel about it. I like the message behind the lyrics. I'm just not a huge fan of the collaboration between these two. So the lyrics to me that come from the chorus are, boys lie, I can too, revenge is my sweet tooth. I mean, everyone lies. Let's be truthfully honest here. Everyone fucking lies, even right through their goddamn teeth. So, but revenge can be a great sweet tooth as well, so I could see that as well. Now, the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, and bass. The drums start the song, and the guitars and bass come in at 1 second. So for me, Boys Lie featuring Machine Gun Kelly is going to be ranked 17 out of 18. Now, song number 3 is Bite Me. I love this song so fucking much. When I knew from the beginning of that first time I heard the guitars, when I saw her live last summer, I knew it was this song, because I was like, yes, I love it. And then I loved the seeing the music video playing on the video screen behind her on the stage, along with like all the little Easter eggs, I guess you can call it, as well, that was in like the cover for the promotion for the single, so I really love that as well. So the lyrics that stand out to me come from the chorus, which is, should I held on, should have treated me right, I give you one chance, you don't get it twice. I've had this with quite a few people in my life. I gave them one chance. I'm like, after this, you're done, you're cut out from my life forever, because you fucked me over and this sucks. You do it to so many people, you don't see it, but I can see it. And it is so scarring for me, because I been through that on a different occasion in my life, and I went through it again, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting all this tension back from what happened to me years prior to what happened to me last year. So it's like, oh my gosh, trauma is building back up again. And I was like, that one chance, you fucking blew it, so you don't get another one. You gotta treat people with respect, 100%, because if you don't, then it's hell for everybody, including yourself. So that's what I get from those lyrics. Now the instruments once again are just drums, guitars, and bass. Guitars start the song, drums come in at 10 seconds, bass comes in at 22 seconds. They're heavy and angry, which I really love because it sets the tone for the song. Now, some notes I'm giving to all of you is that this is a very fun song. I jammed out so hard the first time I heard this song. Watch the music video because it's amazing. And then there's also like behind the scenes of filming the music video too. That is very interesting to watch too, so you can see what they thought of and how everything played out in there. And the song was so energetic when I saw her live, and I view this as like a revenge song as well. So Bite Me is going to be ranked 3 out of 18. Now song number 4 is Love It When You Hate Me, featuring Black Bear. I love this one too. I was like, when I was doing the recording of this song last summer, I was so upset because I didn't get the first line of the song. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, because it was right after Bite Me. I got all of Bite Me, but I didn't get the very beginning of this song, which crushed me. I was like, it's okay, I will survive. And I mean, look, I have, so it's totally okay. So the lyrics that stand out to me come from the chorus, which is, love it when you hate me, the highs, the lows, the yes, the no's, the no's. For me right now, I don't care if you hate me, because I've grown. I was like, I know people who probably do, but to them, I don't give a fuck, because it's all in the past. And to me, it's very amusing too, because I'm a very caring and heartfelt person. So if you fuck me over, you are going to get the wrath of me. And it is not pretty either. So yes, to me, it's like another fun song for me. I was like, I don't care. If you hate me, I will honestly take it as a compliment, because it is what it is. Now the instruments in this song once again are just guitars, drums, and bass. The guitars start the song and the bass and drums come in at 11 seconds. And then on her Spotify storyline, Lavigne said, ignoring the warning signs and doing something knowing full well you shouldn't. Which is true, because then you fall into that person's trap and then you're stuck in that endless loop for a while. And then, like I already said, the song is also another one that is so much fun being performed live. So Love It When You Hate Me is going to be ranked 8 out of 18 for me. Now track number 5 is Love Sucks. I love this one so much, because it actually cuts kind of deep to me, because it's like, oh my gosh, people, I use this as like friendship again, because it's just insane to think about. So the lyrics that stand out to me come from the chorus, which is, when I think of you, gotta try to be tough, nah, now I'm all fucked up, call it bad luck, why does love suck? All of us gotta be tough after a hard relationship with somebody, like if it's a romantic relationship or just like a friendship, because when that all falls apart, you have to be tough, because then people will laugh at you. I mean, it's just reality, it's life, and it does suck, because people just don't have any regards for other people's feelings. They use their feelings and like twist them and then make them feel, and then they feel better inside, which is fucked up in my opinion, but whatever. So the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, bass, and piano. The drums start the song, the guitars and bass come in at 3 seconds, and then the piano starts at 14 seconds. And then on an interview on Instagram, Lavigne said, being over love, it was the first song written for the album. So this song actually drew more inspiration for the album, which is awesome, in my opinion. And then a little fun fact, when she performs this song live, she plays the drums while singing. And I got a little upset because she did this song a couple times on her previous Greatest Hits tour this year. I was like, oh, I wish I got to see that, because it would be so much fun to engage with her playing on the drums while she's doing the song. And it's only the first verse and the first chorus that she plays too, which is still fun and amazing, but it still kind of sucks, let's be honest. Now, Love Sucks is going to be ranked 6 out of 18. Now, track number 6 is Kiss Me Like the World Is Ending. This is another fun one too. I was like, I love this one as well. Her vocals on this track are fantastic. I mean, even the instrumentation fits so perfectly with her vocals as well, which I really love. Now, the lyrics that stand out to me in this current moment come from the bridge, which is, do you promise it's forever? Will you meet me up in heaven? This is how I feel when it comes to my closest friends. I want my friendships with them to last forever, and that we all meet together up in heaven. You know, because they are like my rocks in my life, and I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I check up on them, see how they're doing. If they need anything, I will go out of my way to help them. I mean, it is what it is. It's like a strong bond between us as well, which I really love, and I don't want to lose that either. So, once again, another song that relates to me in friendship. So the instruments once again are just guitars, drums, and bass. All the instruments start at the same time. The guitars have amazing riffs throughout the whole song. The drums carry the tune with so much power. The bass is there, it's just faint. You really gotta listen for it. And then on her Spotify storyline, Lavigne said, I wanted to capture that magical feeling about having one of those kisses that you never want to end. It's just about being caught up in that special moment and that you want to hang on to. It's just so sentimental. I mean, yes, you want to remember that forever. You don't want to let it go. So that's beautiful. So for me, Kiss Me Like the World's Ending is going to be ranked 7 out of 18. Okay. Here we are. We are coming up on my absolute favorite song on this album. I might start to cry, but we'll see. We'll see how we hold up, because this is another song that is near and dear to my heart for multiple reasons that I will explain when we talk about this song. So track number 7 is titled Avalanche. I played this song on repeat as well earlier because I was like, okay, I gotta kill some time a little bit, and this song is, you know, keeping me alive currently. It means so much to me, and when I first heard it, I was like, this is my anthem, and it will be part of like my anthems forever, not gonna lie. Now this one, I had a hard time picking out lyrics too, because there is so much going on, and it's just like, how does this song relate to me so fucking much? It is insane. Like, I even played this song on repeat multiple times on end, like months ago, just today, even last year too. The lyrics that stand out to me come from the chorus, which is, I've been slipping inside of my world's getting colder. I'm tired of looking over my shoulder. Tonight I don't feel alright on the inside. It's like I'm running from an avalanche. 100%. there have been multiple times where I was running from an avalanche because of what the hell was going on. And it was insane too, because it's like I was in a deep dark hole for a period of time, and this song helped me get through that, because I was like, I'm running from this avalanche, and it is fucking scary because I don't want any of these people to interact with me ever again, because they hurt me so deeply. And I was like, I was even looking over my shoulders too, because it's like, one of them goes to the same, well, went to the same school as I did. I don't go there anymore because I graduated, but I was like, okay, I gotta keep a lookout, because I'm like, I don't want to interact with this person, and they hurt me because of who they were with, and then that person hurt me too. It's just like, this is insane. And then one day this person came up to me, and I was like, okay, great, now I have to definitely run from this avalanche, because I don't feel alright in the inside anymore. I am scared for my fucking life. And that whole conversation, I was like, okay, I gotta get through it. Just gotta get through this avalanche in my head right now, because it scared me to death. And then once the person left, I was like, okay, wait till they're long gone. And then I was like, I got on the phone with my mom. I'm like, this just happened to me, and I'm scared right now, because I was like, I didn't want to have this interaction with this person at all because of what had happened, and it like scared me to death. So I had to find other places to sit at school, because it's like, great, now I had to continue running away from this avalanche. And I was like, ever since then, I haven't seen. So I'm like, thank you, because I'm like, I don't want to have a very awkward and have my heart racing encounter with any of those people ever again in my life, because it stressed me the fuck out. And I was literally looking over my shoulder every time I was on campus. It was insane. So from that moment on, I was running from an avalanche like hell, because I was like, no way. So yeah, that's what those lyrics mean to me, and this song has meant so much to me in the past year as well. It's a personal anthem of mine nowadays, and it's good to be played loud as well. So the instruments we have in this song are guitars, drums, bass, and cello. We have an acoustic and electric guitar in this song. So the acoustic guitar starts the song, the electric guitar comes in at 19 seconds, the drums come in at 57 seconds, and then the bass and the cello come in at 33 seconds. And then on her Spotify storyline, Avril Lavigne stated, "We all go through rough patches or have bad days. This song is about not feeling your best and knowing you have to pick yourself up and keep going." And that's what exactly I did. I just had to remind myself that it is okay, and you just gotta cry a little, dust yourself off, and pick yourself up again. And stay strong. No matter how hard anything is in life, you gotta keep going. So I really love that. And then a little fun fact, I actually first heard this song during warm-ups at a Colorado Avalanche game a couple years ago, and it was right after a Nickelback song titled "Burn It to the Ground," and I knew it was Avril right away, because I know, like, I heard bits and pieces of the song in like Instagram posts and stuff. I'm like, I just like heard the beat and everything, and once I just in the post, I'm like, okay, cool. But then when I first heard it, I was like, oh, I know this song. This is Avalanche by Avril Lavigne. Kind of ironic that it was being played at an Avalanche hockey game too. What can I say? So Avalanche is going to be ranked number 1 out of 18 for me. Now track number 8 is Deja Vu. When I was going through the track list, I was like, Deja Vu? Olivia Rodrigo? No. This is completely different from Olivia Rodrigo's Deja Vu. I personally like this one more than Olivia's, but that's just me. Olivia's is also fantastic, but I prefer Avril's. So for me, the lyrics that stand out come from the chorus, which is, "It's time to act your age. It's the same thing over and over again, deja vu." Again, those same people, you really need to learn how to act your fucking age. It is like draining other people's life because you just cannot be mature at all. It's frustrating when you have those people in your life that you just cannot act their fucking age, and it is ridiculous in my opinion. And it's always the same story over and over again. It's like, are you kidding me? You've told this how many times to how many people, and it's, you're trying to get the word around. It is intoxicating. It is fucked up that you use other people's emotions so you feel better about yourself. It's like, that's how it was constantly when I was at this place. It was terrible. I'm so glad I'm out of there. It was mentally and physically draining. And having to work with the same person over and over again, and then complaining all the time about their fucking life, it's like, seriously? Grow the fuck up. You're an adult. Figure it out. Don't have other people tell you what the fuck to do, because you don't know how to do it. So that's what I get from these lyrics. Now the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, and bass. All of them start at 6 seconds, and then the guitars from 19 seconds to 33 seconds. It's just the guitars with the bass and just the cymbals from the drums. And then the drums, just the cymbals from 19 seconds to 33 seconds, and then right at 34 seconds it picks up again. And then the same thing with the bass with the guitars, blah blah blah. And then the verses are just the guitars and bass for almost the whole verse, and the drums come in towards the end of the verse. So for me, Deja Vu is going to be ranked 5 out of 18. Now, I absolutely love this song title. Track number 9 is FU, and I just heard this in my car after I listened to the album before. So I really love this one so much, because it's like total revenge. I get so much revenge vibes from this song, 100%, which I really fucking love. Now the lyrics that stand out to me come from the chorus, which is, "I try to tell you about it, I yell, scream, and shout it, hate it, but it's true, I'm fucking over you." This is how I felt in one of my workplaces. It's like, I tried telling you about shit, but you just flat out ignored me. You didn't even care. You're like, whatever, it's okay, we can just put it off. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is urgent. Like, how the hell is this happening? This shouldn't be happening at all. It is just insane that people don't see that, but whatever. And it's just so annoying, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fuck you, because you're just being a flat out bitch right now, because you don't know how to, manage anything. You're just there because you need the money. I mean, who knows, but that's how I felt. So, yeah, and I really love how the song closes out, so I highly recommend listening to this song. The instruments in this one are just guitars, drums, and bass. The guitars start the song, the drums come in at 5 seconds, the bass comes in at 11 seconds. So for me, FU is going to be ranked 2 out of 18. Now track number 10 is All I Wanted, featuring Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. And we also do have another Blink-182 member playing on the drums on a few of these songs, which is Travis Barker, which is very awesome to have a couple members from that band on this album, which I really love. So just a little fun fact for all of you. Now the lyrics that stand out to me come from the chorus once again, which is, Me and you, we can't lose, I'll take you away from here. This is how I feel with my friends. As like, we are so close, I don't ever want to lose this at all. Like, you're all I ever wanted in my life because you are always there for me when I have my like very down moments, and I like have to talk it out with somebody first before I talk it out with the family, because it's mainly within my family, which is insane, but it's true. They hold me together. They keep me whole. So once again, it's just guitars, drums, and bass in this song. The guitars and drums start the song, the bass comes in at 10 seconds, and then from 1:30 to 1:45, it's just the guitars and bass, which is the bridge of the song. So for me, All I Wanted featuring Mark Hoppus is ranked 13 out of 18. Now track number 11 is Dare to Love Me. This is a very emotional song, so it's a different change of pace from the rest of the album. It is insane how this is just, whoa, we go back a little bit, like strip back a bit. There is still some rock element in it, but it is stripped back for the most part. Now, the lyrics that stand out to me come from the bridge, which is, "Would you love me through the darkest of nights?" For me, I want that someone who loves me during those times in my life. Not just my friends, but somebody else. Because my friends, they know what it's like. Because I will talk to them about the shit that happens with my life. And it is insane, too. Because when I get in my darkest nights, watch out. Because I will shut everybody out. I will not talk. I will stay silent. Because I gotta process everything that is going on and then talk about it. I cannot talk about it right away because it's too painful to talk about. That's just how I work, but I want somebody in my life besides my friends who loves me for me, even during those kind of times. Now, the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, bass, and piano. The guitars start at 13 seconds, the drums come in at 1:04 seconds, bass comes in at 38 seconds, and then the piano starts and ends the song. Now, in an interview with Forbes, Lavigne stated, "I was like, okay, it's a more vulnerable song. I went to a place where I was like, okay, I have to open up here. And to be honest, it was not an easy thing for me to do at that point in my life. I was like, don't mess with me, don't hurt me, and if you tell me that you love me, you better make sure that you really mean it. Like, don't say it unless you mean it." Facts. If you truly don't love somebody, don't fucking say it, because if you do and you really don't, you just fucked up that person's life. And it is so hurtful to see. And it will hurt that person mentally and physically because of what just happened. So for me, Dare to Love Me is going to be ranked 10 out of 18. Now track number 12, if we were just doing the standard edition, this would be the last song. But since we're doing the deluxe version, this isn't. So track number 12 is Break of a Heartache. We change gears once again. We go to a nice rocker. So on the standard edition, this is a great way to close out an album. But once again, we're looking at the deluxe. So Break of a Heartache is a awesome song. I love the change of pace too, and I love the first line of this song too. So again, take a listen to it. It is even the last line too. So the first and last line of the song are fantastic. But for me, it comes at the end of the chorus, which is, "Now I don't want to feel another rip, another strain, another bruise, another break of a heartache." I don't want any of this shit ever again in my life, because it sucks. It honestly sucks. When you get that rip, that strain, that bruise, and that break of a heart, it fucking sucks. it like, people don't realize how other people are fragile. They take a look at you and they judge you. They're like, no, you're totally fine. You're perfect. I mean, no one in this world is fucking perfect. Gotta say that. But there are people who are emotional like me. I will get hurt very easily. And it kind of sucks too, because then you have that emotion in your face and in your body language. So it stings that person if you truly hurt them. So that's what I get from those lyrics. Now once again, we just have the guitars, drums, and bass in this song. The guitars start the song, the drums and bass come in at 4 seconds, and then on Lavigne's storyline it said, telling someone to fuck off and closing the door on... telling someone to fuck off and closing the door who no longer serves you. It's not worth it if they keep hurting you and leaving you bruised. Again, 100%. You gotta rip that band-aid off and let that person go, because they are not good for you at all. Not one bit. So for me, Break of a Heartache is ranked number 9 out of 18. Now on to the deluxe part of the album. So track number 13 is I'm a Mess featuring Youngblood. I love this song so much, because there have been times where I've been a mess. It's like, ooh, jeez, ooh. But at this current moment, the lyrics that stand out come from the bridge, which is, I die just a little, I'm slipping closer to the edge. I hear your voice, it's in my head, but you're gone again, gone again. I mean, this is another song that I can resonate with my grandfather, because there was quite a bit of me that died once he passed, because that day just lives vividly in my brain. Because it's like, there are times where I still hear his voice in my head, and it is, it brings me joy, because I know he is looking down and being proud of me 100%. But after he passed, I was definitely a mess, because it was so hard. I mean, it was even hard for the rest of my family too, because we were all so close, and it's like we weren't expecting him to be gone either, because it's just heartbreaking. And it was, oof, that time was so hard for all of us. It was I was like, I gotta clear my mind, and it was so hard, honestly. It's like, even when it comes to my friends too, sometimes I become a mess, because I'm like, I wish I was still, hanging out with them, because they bring me so much joy in my life. But yeah. Now the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, bass, and piano. We have acoustic and electric guitars in this song. The acoustic guitar starts the song, the electric guitar comes in at 1 minute and 7 seconds in, along with the drums 1 minute and 7 seconds. The bass comes in at 37 seconds, and then the piano comes in at 10 seconds. And a little note I'm giving all of you, Avril Lavigne's and Youngblood's vocals complement each other so well through this song, and they both have a great range as well in this song. The song is going to be ranked 4 out of 18 for me. Song number 14 is Mercury in Retrograde. I still can't really get on board with this song a whole lot. It is a good song, but I'm like, do I or do I not? So it's it's in the middle for me, right, as of right now. As of this current moment, the lyrics that stand out to me come from the post-chorus, which is la 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 la, I think I'm going insane, la 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 la, and my emotions got the best of me multiple times, where I have literally driven myself insane, and that my emotions got the best of me. Because there have been times where I was like, don't even come near me, I'm too pissed off and angry at you, don't come near me. I need to breathe. I need to step away from the situation and then come back. So there have been multiple times where my emotions have gotten the best of me. Now the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, and bass. The guitars and bass start the song, the drums come in at 15 seconds. So for me, this one is going to be ranked 14 out of 18. Now track number 15 is Bite Me Acoustic. This is a great song, but it caught me off guard when it didn't have the cuss words in it. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm so used to hearing it with the cuss words 100%, 100%. So that threw me off guard. In my opinion, it's better with the explicit language. But I do like the slower approach to this song. The music video makes it a bit more edgy, in my opinion. It also showcases her range too, doing it in acoustically. So Bite Me Acoustic is 12 out of 18. Now Love It When You Hate Me featuring Blackberry Acoustic. Again, for some reason this one still has all the F-bombs in it, but whatever. Maybe because it wasn't released as a single, that's probably why. Because the acoustic one was probably released as a single for Bite Me. That would probably make more sense. Guess I learned something while talking about it. But I prefer the original version, but this one is still a good version. So Love It When You Hate Me featuring Blackberry Acoustic is 15 out of 18. And then Boys Lie featuring Machine Gun Kelly Acoustic. This one I don't particularly care for, so this one's going to be 18 out of 18. Now the final track, song 18, is Pity Party. Now for me, the lyrics that stand out come from the post-chorus, which is "You're a narcissistic fuck, and I don't want anything to do with it, you make me sick, blah." This is how I feel about quite a few people in my past life. They were so narcissistic, it was insane. They didn't care about anyone, they just cared about themselves. And it's like, whoa, seriously? It's like one of those, like, wow. You just want to feel good about yourself because you think you're all high and mighty, but in reality you're really not. You're just this wimpy person who will tell anything to anybody, and also spread rumors, start drama because, that's who you are. It's disgusting. So the instruments in this song are guitars, drums, and bass. The guitars start at 4 seconds and the drums and bass come in at 5 seconds. So Pity Party is going to be ranked 16 out of 18. There we have it. That was Love Sucks Deluxe. I cannot believe I made it through this album because it is so fucking amazing in my opinion. I highly recommend taking a listen to this album because it is another personal favorite of mine of hers. So my personal ranking of this album is going to be 2 out of 7. So this comes after Under My Skin. Under My Skin will always be my number 1 favorite album by her. And this will be my second favorite album by her. And if I was ranking this out of 5 stars, it'd be 4.5 out of 5 because the vocals are fantastic. The instrumentation really set the tone for the album. And then a couple of the collaborations were fantastic. It's just, I love how we went back to her roots on this album. I truly, truly, truly love that. Now, that's it for Avril Lavigne's discography. Stick around to see what the next episode will be about. Until next time, please give a like and subscribe and let me know what your favorite songs are from this album. So, until the next one, I'm Michaela, and this has been fun journeying through Avril Lavigne's discography. Peace.